Okay, imagine this. A world, maybe not so different from ours in some ways, where just being different, especially if it's, say, magically different, is met with fear, like instant suspicion, and rigid bureaucratic rules.
Right, a world governed by checklists and suspicion rather than understanding.
Exactly. Now, what if the person most embedded in those rules, the most rule-bound, isolated guy you could imagine, what if he found freedom not by doubling down on conformity, but by embracing the very otherness he was sent to investigate?
You're setting up T.J. Klune's The House in the Cerulean Sea perfectly. Came out in 2020. It's fantasy, sure, but with this strong vein of magical realism running through it.
Yeah.
And people just love it for its warmth, its humor, which is genuinely funny, and honestly, how uplifting it is.
It really is. And that's what we're diving into today, how this really captivating book uses this fantastical setup, magical kids in an orphanage, to talk about some incredibly real, profound stuff.
Yeah, themes like acceptance, the clash between inflexible systems and actual human beings, and that powerful idea of found family.
It's a journey, for Linus, the main character, and for us reading it, into challenging assumptions, finding connection where you really, really wouldn't expect it.
And as we explore Klune's world today, just want to mention, you are experiencing a unique two-host AI conversation powered by Google's NotebookLM. It's helping us dig deeper, offering a more dynamic analysis of the book.
We've really used it to kind of pull apart the layers, see things maybe you wouldn't catch on a first read.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the setup, because we start with Linus Baker. He's her protagonist, middle-aged, lives alone. His life is, it's gray. Monotonous.
Completely governed by rules and protocols from his job at the department in charge of magical youth dichotomy. Even the name sounds clunky, bureaucratic.
Totally. He is the ultimate by-the-book guy. So focused on the procedures, he kind of misses the people involved.
His life is predictable, ordered, maybe a little sad, honestly,
Yeah.
Which is why this assignment he gets, it's super classified, top secret, to investigate the Marsyas Island Orphanage, just lands like a bomb in his quiet little life.
Yeah, and the book makes a point of that secrecy. It signals right away that this isn't just another case file for him. This is going to change things, for him personally, inside.
It's like the universe is kicking him out of his comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
And when he gets there, to Marsyas Island, wow, it's nothing like his gray, ordered world.
He meets Arthur Parnassus first, the headmaster. Enigmatic, definitely protective of the kids, but also just fundamentally kind.
And then there are the children. Oh, the children are just, they're the heart of it. Each one is uniquely magical, and Klune uses them so well to bring in humor, real emotional depth.
What a cast. You've got Lucy short for Lucifer, believe it or not.
Right, which sounds terrifying on paper, especially the dichotomy, but the kid himself. He's described as exuberant, earnest, even when he's, talking about the end of the world.
It immediately throws that whole judge a book by its cover thing out the window.
Exactly. Then there's Sal, a shapeshifter who's quite anxious, deeply affected by past trauma. His shifting is almost tied to his feelings.
And Chauncey, the little blob.
Who just wants to be a bellhop? It's so sweet and unexpected.
It is. Theodore, the wyvern, collects buttons. Quiet, gentle giant. Well, giant wyvern. Talia, the garden gnome, she's fierce, protective.
Don't mess with Talia's garden.
Definitely not. And Fee, the forest sprite connected to nature. They're not just quirky characters, they represent something more.
So Linus shows up with his clipboard and his rule book. His job: assess the orphanage. Is it safe? And the big one: are these kids a danger?
Yeah, and you see his initial reaction. It's skepticism, it's fear. Honestly, he's bringing all the prejudice of the outside world, the stuff he sees from the nearby village too, right onto the island with him.
The villagers are awful to them, aren't they? Based on fear and ignorance.
Totally. It's that stark contrast. But then things start to shift for Linus. Slowly. Almost without him noticing at first.
He starts connecting with them. The kids. Arthur.
Right. Klune shows this through small moments. Lucy's attempts at being scary that just come off as childlike. Sal's writing, which reveals so much sensitivity. Talia's fierce gardening. These aren't monsters. They're kids. Vulnerable kids. And Linus starts to see that. It chips away at his rule-bound view.
It challenges his assumptions, and by doing that, it challenges yours as the reader. You start questioning why we label people dangerous just because they're different.
And that prejudice he sees from the village, it just highlights the warmth and the family feeling inside the orphanage even more.
That becomes the core conflict, really.
Mm.
The cold, rigid rules of the Department of the World, basically, versus the messy, loving reality on Marsyas.
Fear versus love, almost. Control versus freedom.
And it all comes to a head when extremely upper management decides to pay a visit. Suddenly, Linus can't just observe anymore.
No, he has to choose. Stick with the rules, the job, the life he knows. Or stand up for these children, for Arthur, for this place that's shown him something more.
It's the moment for him, his pivotal decision. And when he chooses to defend them, risking everything, that's his liberation. He breaks free from just being a cog in the bureaucratic machine.
He actually goes back to his old life for a bit, doesn't he? And it just feels empty.
Completely empty. He realizes what he found on Marsyas, that connection, that found family, is what truly matters. So he goes back, defies the system, chooses love. It's not just a neat ending. It's the whole point. Empathy can change everything.
And the book really hammers home this idea that our fears about difference, they're not innate. We learn them. They're constructed.
Yeah, the kids' scary reputations versus who they actually are. It's a powerful metaphor for how we exclude people in the real world based on identity, race, whatever makes them other. Klune is gently pushing us to look past those labels.
Which ties right into the found family theme. It's so central. This idea that the families we choose, the ones built on love and acceptance, not just blood, can be incredibly healing.
They provide safety, belonging, sometimes in ways biological families don't or can't. It's about building connection.
And compare that to dichotomy, the department. Cold, impersonal, procedure-driven. It's such a stark contrast to the island.
It really highlights that tension between systems built for control versus communities built on compassion. Guess where humanity thrives?
Yeah, no contest. And the book kind of nudges you, doesn't it, to question the rules you live by. Are they fair? Do they serve everyone or just control?
It asks you to consider risking vulnerability for love, for justice, like Linus does. His whole journey is about finding that courage, that empathy.
Even the tone of the book, it's gentle, funny, but relentlessly optimistic, feels like an argument against cynicism, like maybe kindness is the revolution.
And Arthur's stance raises big ethical questions too. He chooses acceptance, protection, even when it's dangerous. Should you challenge unfair systems, even at personal risk, or play it safe?
The book suggests the stakes are high, both for them and for us. It really pushes for compassion over fear, doesn't it? Seeing the person, not the label.
Absolutely. It argues that choosing to see someone, really see them, especially the other, is a powerful act in itself.
So as you're thinking about all these deep insights, these challenging questions the book raises, maybe take a moment for our mindful moments. It's an offering on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, they're short reflections designed to help you engage more deeply with AI book analysis like this one. Good for sparking some quiet thought on these complex themes.
Now, shifting a bit to how Klune tells the story, his writing style. It's just so readable, isn't it? But it's smart, too.
Oh, definitely. The humor is gentle, often lands perfectly. His descriptions are vivid. You feel like you're on Marsyas Island. And he does this interesting thing with attribution, like saying the author notes or Arthur says. It kind of pulls you in closer.
Yeah, it feels intimate, and he uses magical realism so effectively. It's not just cool magic, it's magic that critiques our world.
Right. It makes the fantastic feel normal, which then makes our own world's prejudices look even more absurd. The wyvern collecting buttons isn't just cute, it highlights how we judge based on appearances.
And the book was huge, critically. People loved it. You hear a hug in book form all the time.
That phrase really stuck. And comparisons to Pratchett or Becky Chambers, which is high praise, it won the Alex Award in 2021.
Now, there was some discussion, right, about whether it maybe simplified the complexities of institutional abuse.
A little bit, yeah. Some critics felt it offered maybe a too optimistic view of changing broken systems, but even they usually acknowledge the book's overall positive impact and its message resonating.
And its legacy seems pretty significant. It really sparked conversations about inclusivity in fantasy.
Definitely. It tapped into this desire for hope, for empathy triumphing. It's seen as a key part of this move towards kind fantasy or hope punk. Stories focused on compassion, finding belonging.
Creating worlds you actually want to be in, where kindness matters.
Exactly. And it's huge for comfort reads, for LGBTQ plus representation. It showed that optimism has a powerful place in genre fiction. It's more than just escapism. It's about fostering understanding.
So wrapping up, what does this mean for you listening? The House in the Cerulean Sea. It's more than a nice fantasy story. It's really a testament to acceptance, to the courage it takes to push back against unfairness.
And that powerful reminder that family isn't just blood, it's love, it's connection, it's who sees you.
We really hope you'll think about how these themes, accepting otherness, challenging bureaucracy play out in your own life, in your communities?
Yeah, think about the spaces you're in, the assumptions floating around.
What assumptions might you hold about people who seem different, about the other? And what connections, what deep human understanding might you be missing by, not looking past the surface?
It's something to ponder. And remember, you can check out Mindful Moments and our podcasts for more AI-powered analyses like this one, designed to make you think.
Click the link on screen for the in-depth book summary. Subscribe, share, purchase via link, and think critically.